from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your New York Yankees.
And on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
Okay, all set to go. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. In the air, left field. There's one away. Shota with an historic perfect game performance the last time out. That one fouled hard the other way. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Liner. Out at second. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left there. J.J. Weatherholt stands in now and watches strike one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
And I can't wait to see what he does for an encore after that perfecto, Boog. He was slicing and dicing through that lineup.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andre Phillips.
0-1 now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 out, space is empty. Here is Aaron Judge.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That drops in for a strike. Judge wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Up and in, full count now. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
That's a ball.
Judge off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Went deep in the ball game last night. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Now on the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Aye!
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground to first, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat like.
What a stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now here is Thomas Sanchez.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Nope. Ball 1.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Ben Rice stepping in down for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He's
He
in.
makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Nope, that's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. Scott under it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Rosario.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning.
They say that comeback is stronger than the setback. When they correct, I speak the truth, then I spit facts. Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, profit from all-nighters. Chicken nothing but fire.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Cesar Prieto.
This one in the air center field. Judge has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Top of the third, no score.
Hey!
Hard liner. That gets by him.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Pinto, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's his 37th homer of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Round second, digging for third. In there. Safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Now this is through for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. An RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Springer in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Fires to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Carlos Gonzalez. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. Liberator with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Ripped to third and caught. 2 down, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Walked his first time. The 0-1. Judge comes up empty there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Up and in, and a count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Dalton Varsho. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ground ball up the middle. Westberg whips it to first on the run.
No,
and
he's
he
out.
gets him. Nicely done. 2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base.
Foul ball.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the fourth, Alejandro Kirk stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The second baseman,
He was late there, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals. Cesar Prieto. High fly ball, right field. Gonzalez under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Pinto.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Zingy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Judge should have this one. And that'll do it. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's a 2-0.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And a big swing and a miss. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter,
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherhold. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it. That's out number 2. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2.
George Springer.
And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Out of here. George Springer leaves the yard. His 19th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous. The dish right now.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Got him looking for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back in the Bronx. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlos Gil. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Rips one to right. Scott takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The Yankees down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here comes Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a walk. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. You'll one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Weathers on to pitch out of the pen here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Victor Scott the second.
That one fouled off.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Got him looking for the K.
Up next for the Cardinals, the quarterback, Cesar.
2 outs, base is empty. Cesar Prieto next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. And a foul ball. Right through there. Got him. Out number 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Jackknifes out of the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Right through there for a strike. Fades another, and that 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a ball.
That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Brings it in. Out number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider, 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
The designated hitter, Jose.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Off the plate, ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Curtis.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Curtis, the tall righty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air to left center. Phillips in position. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now here is Thomas Sajazi. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Andre Phillips.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. This to third, and that one handled. Fires over to first. He's out.
Good late bite on.
New pitcher on here, Robbie Ray.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him. That's the ball game.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no volveré a amanecer.